Okay, we should actually get started. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We are doing a Valentine's art today. Oh, nice little Jamie. Also, Nam, thanks for the lurk. Hope you have a good lurk. I'm actually not procrastinating this time. Hope you guys are proud. We actually have ample time to finish this. We don't have to panic like last time. Actually take our sweet time. Big difference from last time. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. Like, I definitely feel at the end of the little power artwork that we did, I was running out of steam for sure. But I think this time we'll just we'll take it easy. We'll take it easy. Whatever I don't finish today, I'll do tomorrow. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, we are doing a quick Valentine's illustration, and then we'll post this one on Valentine's Day whenever that comes around. And then I also have something else planned, which is a Vietnamese New Year's, or just like a New Year's Lunar New Year drawing as well. I want to do one for that as well, but that isn't officially until the 17th, so I still have some time to get started on that one. Oh shit, hi Gaki. Oh my gosh, local Saint Pisser, hello! Long time no see. Actually, I don't know. Who knows? It just feels like it's been a long time, but honestly, it's only been maybe a week. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been doing good. Hey, hiyo. Mèo hiyo. How you chú đẹp trai? Oh my god. Not like this. Not Joe again. I'm doing okay. Hello there, you know. I'm doing okay. Art is going well. I think art has been very solid for me these past few days. It's been very solid. Oh, I don't know why that's that's weird. Okay, you automated for that one, but that was weird. I'm good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Also, thank you for the team. Hi, you know, hello. Hope you've been well. Yeah, art's been treating us well. I feel like we've been improving leaps and bounds since we started. So like, I don't know. I mean, at the very least, I think I'm learning how to draw a little better than I used to. Chu mean you? Okay, thank God. I thought you said Joe, and I was like, oh man, my unk now. Is everyone just calling me unk? Everyone just calling me old. Do I seem old to y'all? Long time. Meanwhile, I only missed the stream because it started at 2 a.m. You know, that is completely fair. How can I refute that? Oh man, it would have been fun. Oh my gosh. There was an early stream we did, and Rachel and Dozy were here, and we are just chatting up a storm. I feel like it would have been fun if you were there too, because you could have told us the inside deets about Rachel streams. That was also unfortunate though, because Rachel's stream also started super late. I'm guessing you were also asleep for that one. These damn PST streamers gotta stream earlier, man. Why are they streaming at freaking 9 p.m. PST? Jesus. Look at the viewers. Yeah, I missed that stream too. So, well, I hope you were able to watch the VOD at least. That was a fun stream. That was definitely a fun stream. The Chico was that Rachel drew were actually really really cute. EST discrimination SMH my head. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. These PSD streamers, man, they're all the same. Me included. Wonder how long this one's gonna go. Hopefully this one doesn't become like the last star stream and I'm streaming for like 8 hours straight. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll like this. Maybe I'll like this image enough to warrant in our 8-hour stream. XDX for real. The Fox, hello, another ES tier. Another person who's at the whims of these PS tiers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks for stopping by as always. I was late for you. I was late. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this Gaki guy? Streaming at night. Oh man. I do want to stream earlier. I really do, but I just happen to be so busy in the middle of the day. I don't know. And obviously early morning until early afternoon, I'm just kind of busy with work, so I can't really be logging in. That's why I was kind of hoping that, like, oh, you know, hey, maybe when the weekend comes around, I can do an earlier stream. But nope. This weekend I'm gonna be super busy. If you guys aren't aware, for Vietnamese New Year's, for that, we usually celebrate for like a good week before the actual day. So the weekend of, and a few days after, we're just partying the whole time. We'll be quite busy. I'll just be busy talking to relatives and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, nothing really cool. But the cool thing is, at least for me, is that I get to eat good food. I'm excited about that. Yeah, that always brings out the best food. I swear to God. This year too, I feel like they pulled out all the stops. Like we have this whole setup outside our house that is really really pretty. It's got the very traditional stuff that you usually have during this time, which is gay mai, which is like a yellow apricot flower tree. That one's a classic during this time. Very very pretty tree, blooms, and it's got these nice yellow flowers on it. And then what else do we have? We have a bunch of fruits, lots of fruits. Just kind of laying about. Very, very aesthetic looking fruits, mind you. They look really cool, but later on we'll eat them as well. So it's not that they'll just sit there to look pretty. Oh, Firelines, hello. Welcome in. Hope you've been doing okay since the last stream. We are drawing again today. Doing a Valentine's illustration, I suppose. I don't really know how to describe it, to be honest. I had an idea for Valentine's, and then I just kind of went with it. I was like, all right, you know what? It's a good chance for me to practice drawing and stuff like that. Nice, something new. Hey. My goodness. What do we want to do with this? I have a much larger canvas this time around compared to the Paro one, so our lines look a lot more crisp. I think the only issue is that I maybe should have made my... I think I should have made my brush size a little bigger, because these lines are a little too fine for my taste. We'll see how it comes out though. I don't know. I think I might just roll with it, because there were definitely some parts in the Paro one that I did that felt like I could have used a thinner brush. So now that we have a larger canvas, I can kind of do a little more detailed stuff. We'll see though. We'll see though. Hopefully I don't regret this decision. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing okay today. Everyone had a wonderful dinner because my my parents were able to bring out a very very lovely meal for me. Like there's like this one dish I really like in Vietnamese culture, which is kind of these braised, it's like braised pork spare ribs and egg. Very very good. I think I think there's a lot of similar dishes in like other cultures like in Japan and China, but the recipe is always a little different. For the pork spare ribs. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite dishes, honestly, as a kid and even now. So good. Wish I could show you guys a picture, but I did not have, I did not take a picture, unfortunately. Kind of ate it all. Actually, speaking of eating, yeah, sorry about that, Power Lines. I don't have any snacks for you. I'm trying not to snack at night anymore. I've realized when I snack at night, I have a really tough time sleeping because I think I'm just having a really tough time digesting the food at night. So yeah, no more snacks for me. No more snacks for me. We'll be stopping. We'll be stopping snacking. But I do get a whole dinner and a whole lunch whenever I wake up. Snacks. I'm sorry. No snacks. No snacks. Wish I had something for you. I have nothing cool. I got a bottle of water here. Got a bottle of water and a half drinking soda because I was drinking soda earlier. Soda is getting good a good mileage though. I don't know. I feel like back in the day, I used to be able to drink. I used to be able to drink caffeine like so easily, but I think since I stopped drinking caffeine, whenever I drink just like like a can of soda that has caffeine, I feel kind of wired. It affects me pretty hard now. I can say the same about coffee and stuff too, actually. Even when it comes to just like a milk coffee or something, I definitely feel the caffeine nowadays. It's kind of rough. Gotta be careful, guys. Gotta be careful. Caffeine is a slippery slope. Remember back in college, I just lived off that stuff. It was actually everything that I needed to survive throughout the day. Drink one energy drink in the morning, and then another one at night. So before I went to my part-time job, and that was it. I go home and to eat dinner, and that was it. That was rough. Who knows? At the same time, too, I was happy. That's what really matters. I was getting stuff done. I was making money. College me had it set. Not maybe not in the health department, but in every other case, he was thriving. Now what am I doing? Now I'm sleeping in, and I can't even handle coffee anymore. What happened? I'm so weak. Okay. Think I'm pretty happy with that for the line art so far. So we're just gonna get to back to rendering the hair. Okay. I'm also trying a new way to do hair. I realized with my other drawings, the way I drew hair just seemed kind of flat. It's very. Gaki's hair is like, my hair is white. It's like silverish. But I was always kind of scared to do anything crazy with it, or else it would look kind of weird. But now I'm gonna try to do just a bits more detail in the hair so that you can see the form a little better. It doesn't have that really flat look anymore. I was kind of angry at myself. I was like, oh, maybe I should have silver hair, to be honest. Maybe I should have just had black hair. And that would have been a lot easier. But it's fine, it's fine. You know, we started off a little more difficult, and after that, we can do both kinds. So it's fine. Also, white hair is sick. I don't care what anyone says. White hair is so cool to me. Characters that have light hair are kind of peak. I believe that. Pretty sure, actually, yeah, now that I think about it too, I think all of my favorite characters have either white or blonde hair. It's kind of funny. It was meant to be. It's laid in the stars, I suppose. Who knows? That's something you guys care about, honestly, when you think about your favorite characters. You guys have a preferred hair color, by chance? I don't think it's something I seek out personally. I love white hair. Ah, yes, another fan of white hair. Yes. Shit, I guess that makes sense. Your Oshi is Saba, right? I think. Ow! 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 God, Jesus, Lily. Hi. How's it going? Nice to have you there. Ow! Wake up! Hi. 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 Colon 3. You think you can get away with just shocking me just because you're acting a little cute? Is that how it is? How's it gonna be? So I hope you like that. I hope you like that. The new sub badges. Look at that. Your little 2-month sub badge. Oh, ghosty. Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy. You know what? All right, I'll let you get away with it. You're my VIP, and I guess you're cute. Little ghost. I do. I was gonna say you finally got little badges. Yes, I did. I tried my hand at making some kind of like not too crazy, just very light pixel ones that kind of fit the theme. I think eventually down the line when I figure out what to call you guys, like the fan base wise and stuff like that, I'll have more interesting ones. But for now, I'll just have ones that are kind of related to the theme. And the channel points aren't just channel points anymore, too. Now it's a bunch of wires. We need a name? Yeah, I don't know what to call you guys. I don't know. Kind of tough. That's because I was thinking like lore wise, because Ukeko is a Kikimora. I was gonna say call you guys guests or guests, because you're like welcome guests, but it was also like an old archaic way to say guests. But it's also kind of boring, I suppose. So who knows? Well, we'll have to keep on thinking. Stop shrimping? Oh man, you can't do that. Hauntlings? Hauntlings aren't too bad too. You suck? Oh no, not a burner. Oops. Yeah, nice try, brain. Also, hi Mod. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. Posture check, boy. Indeed. Oh! Ouchie! Okay. Wow, I haven't even been sitting down that long. My back's already cracking. What the heck? Goodness gracious. Another posture check? Oh god. Okay. We'll do like a whole like ow, okay, ow. Okay. Little twist. Okay. Jackie, why is posture check next to Taze? Just kind of ended up like that. Once if we have more stuff for redeems, I guess that won't be the case, but I can't really think of stuff to do right now. Redeem hydrate? Okay, Shady. I got you. Yeah, I took off the cooldowns because I was playing around with the redeems and stuff like that, trying to figure out what I can do with them with stream elements and stuff like that. So far, nothing new, but I forgot to turn back on the cooldowns, so try not to abuse that, guys. Please do not make me a piss tuber. I do not want to become a piss tuber. A what tuber? Yo, you heard me. You heard me. I know you freaks out there spamming the hydrate button on your favorite streamers, just to force them to take a bathroom break. Yeah, I know what goes on in your mind. Bro, I've seen my retweets. Yeah, I know the truth. I know the truth. I know what you're up to. I know the facts. Can't say I've also done a cheeky hydrate redeem for my favorite streamer, but god dang it, bro. Speak of the devil. Thanks for the hydrate. And also welcome in. Hi, welcome in. We are just drawing again today. But I hope you've been well. I hope you've been doing good. This is the last time. Yeah, after that Para piece that we did, dude, I slept for so long. But not until after the birthday stream. God dang it. The fuck, thanks for the hydrate. I shouldn't have said anything. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh man, I'm gonna get real sick of it real soon. Glorp. I kinda want a Gaki Florp or Gaki Glorp. That'd be kinda cool. We'll make a lot. Oh, actually, if we ever play an alien game or a horror game with aliens, I'll pull it out so we can glorp. Whenever there's weird stuff going on the screen. Straight glorping it. Yeah, and by it I mean my. Never mind. Forget what I said. Play Alien Isolation? Oh my god. Shady, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I can play that game again. I have played it before, and I was miserable the entire time. It was fun, but I was miserable the entire time. That game is so tough, dude. Like at a certain point, I guess you kind of do figure out how the AI works, but like at the same time too, it's enough to keep you on your toes, even if you do understand what's going on. Game is brutal. Too scary for me? It's okay. We can play. You know, actually, at the same time, I'm the one that's playing the game, so you guys don't have to worry. You guys have to just get to watch me suffer. You know, like it's not the worst experience. Trust. I remember playing it when I was younger. Thank God I wasn't a streamer, because that would make me a piss tuber. Yeah, guys, let's make Yaki hydrate and then make him play Alien Isolation. Yeah, you guys are assholes. What the? That's gonna be a piss on stream. I can't believe this. That game is brutal. Yep. Alien Isolation is so good though. It really is. It's so fun. Like it really. I don't know. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of horror games where the objective is to survive. Yes, but sometimes it just kind of feels like you're in a pilot seat and you're not actually in the game. Alien Isolation actually makes it feel like you're in there. You're so immersed. It's insane. Sound in that game is pretty good. I say pretty good because sometimes the game does kind of teleport the alien sometimes. That is a little annoying. But otherwise, great game. Great game. Actually, now that I think about it, there was another game. There was a game that came out recently, right? That was kind of like the forefather to all these horror games. I already forgot what it's called. But people have been playing it recently. What was it? Shoot. It's like God dang it. It's also in space. It came out this year, but it's been in development for like 20 years plus. I feel like, or like 10 years plus. Game inspired, Alien Isolation. Help me, Google Sensei. Routine. There we go. Routine. Yeah, I've been meaning to just check out Routine as well because that one looks pretty cool. Game looks beautiful. It's got that kind of kind of got that's 2010 almost era of graphics that I kind of like, where everything was not Unreal 5. Oh, I never heard of that one. It looks neat. Yeah, Routine has been... How long has it been in development, actually? How long development? Yeah, the initial conception was 2011 to 2012. And it inspired a lot of games today that we think are like really good, like Alien Isolation and stuff like that. But what was it? I believe production halted. I believe somewhere around like 2017, 2016, something like that. So all those games ended up coming out first, and then Routine, fortunately, ended up coming out a lot later. But a little unfortunate that games inspired by it came out before it. So funny to me, to be honest. Want to watch you play it? Yeah, that might be fun. That might be fun. I actually have a ton of... I have a few horror games that I have downloaded ready for next time, for little horror game nights. Depending on how Saturday goes, maybe I'll do a horror game night on Saturday. We'll see. I think that might be fun, actually. Do a little horror night. Horror nights? Horror nights. Horror. I can't words right now. I can't do words. Yeah, there's a few good ones I saw recently that came out in the indie sphere. What was it? There was one that I really wanted to play because it looks so cool. Oh, Heaven Does Not Respond. That's one I bought immediately. That one looks really cool. Kind of a very loose summary here, but they describe it as a sort of like an indie horror game that revolves around 2005's internet. So you're kind of sifting through old websites and stuff like that to kind of figure out this mystery going on. But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, man, I gotta try this out. This looks really cool. That was a nice short fun experience, I believe. Maybe a few hours at most, unless I'm really bad at the puzzles. I love games like that, like analog horror. Yes. Isn't that also an anime about a kid who manages to pull an angel who is a baddie and spends his life with her or something? Not too sure. It does sound familiar though. Are you talking about Heaven's Lost Property? Okay, never mind. You just said it right there. Yeah. I do know that series too. That series is also peak. The author, who was it? Minazuki Su. A very prominent author actually in the ecchi harem romance manga fantasy scene. Kind of sad that he doesn't really make a lot of stuff anymore outside of Plunder. Yes, yeah, that one was good. I actually did like that series a lot. manga is actually really, really good. It's like deceptively good too, because it's it kind of, I mean, it totally is, it totally is a Gunner anime, but but there's like an actual competent plot involved as well, which kind of blows my mind. I want to rewatch it, but Adult Brain is located Jada Bachi. Yeah, nah, I feel you, I feel you. It definitely doesn't hit the same anymore. But that sounds kind of sad in its own sense. Makes me sound so old. What the heck? I do have my Japanese playlist playing right now, so maybe we'll hear a familiar song or two. We'll see. Tried watching Golden Boy after a few years, and I was like, bro, guitar, focus on the mission. Oh my god, Golden Boy is so good though. Like that one's actually like like if there was classics, I suppose. If there was classics to anime, I think that one would be a definite classic. Kind of define the genre, I suppose. Change my perspective on life. Yeah, no, for real. It was some amazing stuff. It was like that kind of within that era. There was a lot of very interesting series about kind of growing up and stuff like that. Obviously, there was like a lot of Gunner bait stuff. Yeah, sure. But hey, who said Gunner bait can't teach you a thing or two about life? Actually, I say that now, but a lot of Gunner bait anime now is like actually really cheap. Like cheap laughs, cheap thrills. Kind of disappointing. But that also might just be the doomer in me. Now my ass is going. I need to study like him for real. No, that's good. That's good. I like that. It's kind of weird to notice media from the past having such heavy perspectives on life. Yeah, what happened, right? Just like low attention span stuff. Like, are we just so? We're just kind of coming to that point where all media is just sort of entertainment to be thrown away and not really consumed for anything deeper than like a bit of serotonin. That's kind of unfortunate, man. Brain rotted. Honestly, brain rotted. I don't like it. But at the same time, too, I don't want to like doom and say that's like our fate for the next God knows how long. I'm pretty sure that like there are still new things coming out that are good. But the stuff that does get popular on TikTok and stuff like that is like the stuff that's easily consumed, right? So just gotta do a little digging like last time, like before. Gotta put in our due diligence. Brain rot spikes my cortisol, dead shit. Oh no. Oh no. Someone check on Junon. Someone check on Junon, please. Yeah, even something like I remember when like ecchi anime was like the only thing that you'd find on a lot of anime websites, and a lot of them would talk about like series like Love Hina. But even something like Love Hina actually had like a deeper story to it. So insane to me. MC was actually like a complicated person. Actually had stuff that you wanted to do with his life. Had issues that were very, very realistic. Now our MCs are just neats that get isekai'd into a new world. He ends up with the hottest lady in town, not doing anything. Love Hina Pog. Love Hina was Pog, for sure. Some of the traumatizing shit has a deep lesson too. It's weird. The first thing that comes up to mind for me is freaking Elfin Lied, because that one is crazy off the bat. But that one's really fun to watch. Truth Nuke. XCX, more tired than normal. I'm glorping right now. Hey, Glorp away, XDX. Glorp away. Honestly, I'm always really grateful that you stick around whenever I start streams. Thank you. But make sure to get some rest. If you're tired, let's go to bed. Don't worry. Do it for yourself. Do it for me. Do it for yourself tomorrow as well. So you get to go to do whatever you need to do with a fresh mind. My first thought is Alice in Borderland. Alice in Borderland was crazy. Kind of sad that the anime couldn't follow through with the manga, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Just you just switch over, and the manga was freaking awesome. Yes, indeed. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Just a little heads up for you guys. There is an ad break starting in about. It's an ad break starting in about 30 seconds. So about 30 seconds, I'll probably get up and stretch a little bit, and you guys can too. You know, grab a little snack, grab some water, buckle down because I'm actually thinking this might be a long stream. It'll be real fun. I like how anime leads people to read manga. That is a good point, huh? Anime is often used to up the sales of light novels and manga, so I suppose it's not too crazy to think about, but it's also not that common of a thing here in America, I suppose. Oh, 7. Are you gonna finish the piece you're working in one go? I don't know actually. We'll see how long it takes. We'll see how long it takes for me to think it's good. I suppose. Because I feel like this one might not need as crazy rendering as much as the previous ones. We'll see. Real lol. Yeah, I got a lot of this done earlier, so I'm not too afraid. It's not like we're starting from scratch, so. Got the initial draft and stuff down. And then now I just have to line it in and get my lines nice and straight. Oh, the ad break has started. Ads have started. Let me just do that real quick. Boom. Okay. Hope my friends in the ads are doing okay. I honestly feel like I can kind of I can sort of just keep working honestly when the ads are playing. The details I'm making within 2 minutes are so minuscule in the grand scheme of things. I'll try not to talk about any crazy stories though. For anybody who's here that's not taken away by ads, oh, what a banger song. The last band I played, Silent Siren, I had a brief moment in high school. Remember, high school or college? I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm not too sure when I discovered them, but I was like obsessed with them for a good few months. It was like the only thing I listened to. Such a good band. Such a good band. You guys are looking for a kind of a J-rock band that is on the cuter side. Silent Siren. Kind of pog. And welcome back. I hope you guys had a awesome ad. Maybe not. Who knows? I have what kind of ads have I seen recently? I've seen a lot of TurboTax ones, but that makes sense. Taxes are coming up. What else have I seen though? I'm not too sure. Oh, for some reason I've been getting a lot of ads that are telling me to go travel. I'm not really sure why. Maybe they think I'm buckling up to travel soon, but that is not the case. I can tell you that right now. But I do want to travel though. I feel like there's so many places recently I've wanted to go to. I don't know. Do you guys have any places that are on your bucket list for traveling still? Like I still need to go. I still haven't gone to Japan yet, and I really want to go to Japan whenever I get the chance. An unfortunate American Andy, just chilling here, weebing out over here, but not unable to really enjoy anything over in Japan. Places in sea? Oh my gosh. Well, if you ever want to go to Vietnam, I got you. I can be your little tour guide. Got you. Show you where all the good food is at. Really want to go to Iceland, New Zealand, and Japan. Oh, what a lineup. What a lineup. New Zealand does sound fun though. I feel like I always hear about cool things about New Zealand, but not a lot of people go, I suppose. Not a lot of people around me go. Guide me in person? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I'll guide you with my kind of broken Vietnamese that I know. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, I suppose, but while I did speak it at home with my parents, my Vietnamese is it's very, very broken. I think it's probably on par with probably like a first, second grader in Vietnam, which is kind of unfortunate. People over there are probably thinking like, God dang, dude, I just gotta freaking learn how to speak Vietnamese. Gotta study up, kind of lock in. Oh. Technically, I've been to Iceland though. I was briefly in the airport. Oh my goodness. How was the airport? Was it cool? I'm low key kind of impressed by airports recently. Because the only airports I've known for a long time are the ones in like California and stuff like that, the ones near me. Vietnam one, obviously, I suppose. Japan's, because sometimes we stop in Japan for the Vietnam flights. Never been in Japan though. I never left the airport, so I can't really say I've been inside. And a Sbarro? Frick yeah. Oh, frick yeah. I felt bad for dragging my dad to hot locations for all the past trips, so going to cold. Alright, I'll get the meatballs and lingonberry sauce. Yeah. Elmo. Oh my gosh. I can send you the picture I took with it. I thought it was funny. It's so funny. What the? I'm so curious now. What are you gonna take a picture of? It's like, did you pose? Did you pose with the Sbarro? Actually, why is there a Sbarro in Iceland? Now that I think about it. It's like an odd choice. Now that I think about it. I had to really think about it for a second. I was like, wait. Why is there a Sbarro there? Huh? Well. I don't really have any memories of Sbarro, to be honest. Now that I think about it, I don't think my parents really went to Sbarro very often. Even though it was one of the prominent places there in every mall, I think. There's a Sbarro everywhere. I swear to God. Chicago and Iceland are basically neighbors. Yeah. True. I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, I know they're both north of me, but you really say they're neighbors? Hold on. Wait a minute. Is that true? Hey, Norris? Any geography knowers? Can anybody draw a map right now? With ASCII art. Basic art. Yo, hold the presses. Oh my god. Geography is my worst subject. Chicago's probably neighbors with Iceland. I believe them. Dino Crisis 1 and 2 just hit Steam? Wait, the original Dino Crisis? Holy shit, that is an old game. Wow, that game is old. Oh my god, you're right. Dino Crisis. Oh my god, it's 50% off too. Wait, can I get both of them for like on sale or something? Wait, Pog. The heck? You guys remember Dino Crisis? Hey, you guys play Dino Crisis? Holy crap. Crazy title by Capcom, by the way. I guess in a lighter sense than Resident Evil, but you know, it's still kind of a scary game, survival horror game back in the day. That was cool. I've never played, but it seems perfect for Gaki. Yeah, this might be kind of fun. I wonder if the port is good or not. I'm so curious. Oh, I do remember this game. Yeah, and it was basically Resident Evil, but with but with dinosaurs. kind of a peak concept if I really think about it. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? And who doesn't love a good survival horror with fixed cameras, huh? Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know if I missed the fixed cameras, but I gotta admit, fixed camera did make a lot of these games scary because you couldn't turn the camera yourself. You're always at the will of the game, you know. The game showed you what it wanted you to see, and if you saw something that you weren't ready for, then sucks to be you. But we wouldn't have it. Oh man, I feel like a lot of retro gamers wouldn't have it any other way. They live for freaking fixed camera stuff. Yeah, I always thought it was cool too. More in the game development sense, because obviously there was limitations back then on how games had to be presented. The idea that you can do kind of this pseudo 3D using fixed cameras is kind of sick. Then technology hits, and we were able to move the camera. I wonder how disorienting that was, probably for some people. It's enough for me. I suppose an equivalent jump in technology would have been like VR or something. Actually, I'm thinking about it. Yeah. VR was so disorienting for me at first. Actually, it still is. Actually, I can't really do VR more than like 2 hours. Past that, I started to get motion sick really bad. But we got to get back on that too. I think VR actually might be fun to stream. I do unfortunately have to get the premium version of VRC though. I think in order to stream it, in order to have like the little camera that follows me around. But it's fine. Small price to pay for a lot of fun. I need to pull up some. I need to pull up some references. I don't know how to freaking drop flowers. How the hell do flowers work? Oh, there we go. That's a good reference. That's a good one. What other games do I want to play? I got a few. Alright, I think I already said this earlier, but I did get a few 4 games I want to play. But honestly, past horror games, I'm not really sure what I want to stream. Honestly, like we have the retro streams, so I might be able to pull up some old games every once in a while. But I don't know. What do you guys want to see anyway? I even considered doing some read-alongs of visual novels, but that sounds kind of crazy to do. It might do a lot of damage to my throat, and I don't know if that's very interesting, to be honest. I think it might be fun for a few streams for sure, but whether or not I can do back to back, multiple visual novel readings, I'm not too sure. Might be a little tough. Luckily though, I do have my backup. It's just drawing. I think I can draw every day now. Back in the day, I kind of used to dread drawing because I kind of saw it as a way to. It wasn't really a hobby back then yet. It was more something I did to get something out of it. Nowadays, I've been seeing it more as a creative outlet rather than just something to do. I think it's helped a lot. Been enjoying it a lot more. Still not at a point that I'm happy with, unfortunately, but it's fine. We'll get there. Just like this drawing, because I feel like we're not really getting anywhere with this, but I think I know. Gotta put a few hours in here. We will be a-okay. I have not heard a Mono Grosso song in so long. I feel like Mono Grosso used to be like everywhere for anime OPs and endings. Then I don't know, I just stopped seeing it. I don't know what happened. Remember, I was very obsessed with them. I was very obsessed with Claris. Claris is also really good. Big Name in anime OP and EDs. Who else was I really obsessed with? Who else was I also obsessed with? Lisa was also a big name. Lisa was in every song. Who else was there? Oh, Daoko was also big too, but that was kind of unfortunate. What happened to Daoko? Lucky. Oh, Tia is also a big name. Luna Haruna was also a big name. Love a lot of their songs. Nightmare. Honestly, I only know Nightmare just because of Death Note, actually. Banger song, but still. I wonder if they do any other ones. Egoist was also awesome. Even though Guilty Crown was kind of a disappointing anime. Actually, who knows? When I really think about it, I think I really had an enjoyable time when I watched Guilty Crown. Sure, stuff didn't really make sense, but I think with all the shit going on, really good music and stuff like that, it was still an enjoyable time. So I can't complain. Yeah, I don't know. I start thinking about all these animes that I watched back in the day. kind of gets kind of feel like I want to rewatch them. And then I actually sit. It's like that good old Apex conundrum. You see people that play Apex, and you're like, oh man, I want to play Apex because it looks so cool. Then you actually sit down and play Apex, and you're like, oh, I don't want to play Apex anymore. This sucks. That's kind of how I felt. That's how I've been feeling honestly with a lot of anime. I open this playlist up, listen to some old songs, and I'm like, oh, anime was so good. I should watch it again. And then I sit down, and I'm like, I actually don't want to sit through 12 episodes of this. I can't do it. I just can't do it. There are some series that I have rewatched though, fully. Let me think. What are some that I've watched before? Oh, Cowboy Bebop was actually one of them. Actually, that one was actually really good to rewatch. Because I was on the younger side when I first watched it on Adult Swim, so I think a lot of the stuff went over my head during that time. But when I got to watch it again, when I got older, it was actually a lot more awesome than I remember it was being. Because I think I was able to understand a lot more about it. That was such a fun series. And then I suppose I can say I did rewatch Naruto Shippuden, but honestly, now that I really think about it, I think I was kind of miserable when I was rewatching that shit. I remember I rewatched it because a friend really wanted to rewatch it in full, and I remembered why it was so rough to watch through all those filler episodes. God damn, dude, there's so many filler episodes in Naruto. So insane. And for that, maybe so many episodes of filler episodes, you did get a pretty epic fight. So you did get a pretty epic story. So I suppose it was kind of worth it in a sense. Y'all didn't skip the filler. They wanted to watch the whole thing. They wanted to watch the whole thing through, and I was like, all right. You asked for it, dog. And I think like if it's your first time watching, then the fillers are kind of like okay, you know, they're like they do a little bit of world building, blah blah blah, flesh out the characters. But when it's your rewatch, and God, it's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. Like actually, shout out to those Reddit pages on the anime Reddit that's make the they tell you whether or not like a series has a bunch of filler that you can skip. They are lifesavers. They're actually lifesavers. Save me so much time on a lot of series. Like a big one a big series that I really like is Hitman Reborn. I think Hitman Reborn is really good, but it does have a lot of filler. Especially in the beginning when you're trying to get through basically the introduction to the characters in the world before you get to the cool stuff. Reminds me of when I was watching Bleach with friends. After each episode, I remember seeing them pull up the site that says what's filler. Yeah, it's rough, especially with. Oh my god, I think I would have. Yeah, I feel like Bleach would have been especially miserable. Holy crap, because yeah, the highs are high in Bleach, but the lows are also super low, especially in the beginning, dude. I do not give a shit. For real, shit's so boring. Yeah, the slice of life stuff in Bleach is like, it's just so lame. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could survive a rewatch for that one. That would be rough. Yeah, past that, I think I stopped kind of watching a lot of long series anime. It even took me a very long time to watch Gintama. I'm glad I did, because holy shit, Gintama is so good. But yeah, afterwards I kind of just stopped watching all those really long series. Like dropped One Piece. What What else did I drop? Trying to think of other ones. Oh, I couldn't even stomach Black Clover when it came out. Even though I did like the manga. Unfortunate. What other long series are there? Shonen Slop. Honestly, I couldn't even do My Hero Academia, honestly, because I knew how long the series would be and how I would have to freaking wait for the next season, and it'll take like half a year for it to come out. Just gonna do it. Like for those series, especially B&H, I remember I just read the manga instead. I can read at my own pace, and actually my pace is a lot faster than the anime. And I can have a good time while doing it because I can just do whatever I want, like freaking on my commute or in the car on a road trip or something like that. Let's chill. Yeah. Oh, that is one thing I had to develop though. I used to not be able to read on cars and trains and stuff like that. I used to get really bad motion sickness. But eventually I got used to it. And thank God that's the case because I don't know, I just really like reading stuff now. I switched over to light novels because I've run out of manga to read, unfortunately. Mostly because a lot of manga now are copyrighted, and light novels are actually quite cheap to buy, especially when you buy ebooks. I'd rather rent a girlfriend than try to watch these long shonen shows, not gonna lie. Oh my god, you're insane. You're insane. The series is dangerous. Dangerous in the sense that it's like complete brain rot, but the art is amazing. Watching anime is too slow. I must binge read it in one night. Oh, you get me. You always get it. You always get it, Lily. I just can't do it. Like, I don't know, like in a way, like I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I'm like, wait, is this me just kind of being like sort of brain rotted almost? Like, I can't sit down and enjoy an anime anymore, but who knows? Maybe a better way to say it is that just some series are better meant to be read. Some series are good to be watched. I mean, let's just put it that way, actually. I think that makes more sense. Handshake emoji. I'm the opposite, bro. I always hate myself when I finish the whole thing in one night, especially when they're in the process of being released. See, that's why you gotta read. That's why you gotta read completed series to completion, and then after that you don't feel so bad. It's over. That's it. Some series just get adapted poorly and so tragic. Oh my god. Okay, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that, dude. There's one. Actually, no, there's a few actually. There's a few from this season alone, I think, that got adaptations. Like Kunon the Water Sorcerer is one of my comfy series that I like. Anime's horrible. What else is there? Freaking. Oh, the freaking Midnight Radio one that I really like. The sound is really good, but the art's horrible. I'm like, okay, cool. Berserk 2016. No, not like this. Not like this. He stinks. Alright. Mods, ban Mizo. No, just kidding, I'm joking. Hi Mizo. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I'll never forget what you said about me in Rachel's chat. Can't believe you said that. Evil. How the whole world knows. How the whole world thinks I stink. What the heck? Not even true. Not even remotely true. I shower every day. I smell good. I smell like apple blossoms for my hair, and then I smell like I smell like roses from my body wash. I'll tell Rachel again. Also, I forgot to ask, who are we drawing today? I was away when you probably said who. Oh no, no worries, no worries. I didn't really specify, but this is it's a Gaki Valentine's. It's a Gaki Valentine's image. I got the idea because I was looking through like Valentine's YCHs, and I saw people doing like Valentine's maid ideas, Valentine's wedding stuff, and I was like, what if I put on the wedding dress for just for Valentine's Day? So yeah, you guys get to see Gaki in a freaking wedding dress. I remember when I was watching Rachel's stream while she was doing some work. I was like, actually, no, I should get started too. And on this one, she asked me, I was like, oh, what are you doing? Like, what are you up to? What are you drawing? And I was like, I think I'm trying something cursed, actually. I think I'm drawing something a little cursed. I'm not gonna lie with you. You'll find out later. But at the same time too, like, god, dude, this idea was just burning my head. This wedding pose was so. I think it was so cute. But I didn't want to like ask somebody for their OC. You know what I mean? It felt weird, especially since it's like Valentine's Day. I don't want to ask somebody for their OC and draw them in a wedding dress on Valentine's Day. You know, I ain't no people like that. I don't want to come off like that. That's weird. So I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what? We're putting on the wedding dress. we're snapping it on. Cute with tits? I don't have tits. That's just fake news. It's fake news, Mizo. It's fake news. I'm also not sure how this is going to come out because I don't really understand how to render or like kind of shade in this, like the wedding stuff, because a lot of it is sheer and interesting. I might have to cheat a little bit with screen tones instead of trying to, I guess not really cheat, but I might have to use screen tones and stuff like that to kind of get midtones to show the sheerness instead of me trying to hatch my way through. I guess I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Nothing I can't just like simply ask Google advice for. Google has been a little shitty lately just because the freaking stupid AI mode is so annoying. It doesn't really give any good advice or anything. It's so hard to find videos on YouTube now because the freaking search function is like fucking broken as shit. But luckily there's still Reddits and stuff like that. There's still forums actually. There's a lot of Clip Studio forums with posts from way back when of people teaching how to draw. And I kind of like deep diving into those because there's a lot of smart people out there giving out their information for free on Clip Studio forums. It's kind of nuts. Also, my goat, one of my favorite YouTube channels, TPPO. They're just a treasure trove of information. It's so awesome. I'll type their name here. TPPO is literally quite TPPO. But if you guys are ever interested in learning how to draw, yeah, I recommend this guy's videos. They're so aesthetic. They feel very realistic in the sense that he is also a learning aspiring artist. Obviously he's like really good now. He's been doing this for a while. But there's a lot of stuff that even he doesn't know, and he like takes his time to learn it. And he does a really good job at editing his videos too, so you have a really fun time while watching him do it. Really recommend it. Honestly, even if you guys aren't even interested in in learning how to draw, you're just interested in seeing somebody learn how to draw, like I guess kind of like me. Yeah, check him out. He's awesome. Maybe it's time I learned to be an. Hey, what do you mean by that? Hey, hold on. What? Huh? What's he learning how to do? What's he learning there? Filipino, in parentheses. Filipino derogatory. No, I was kidding. I'm joking. Excuse you. No, I'm surrounded by people who just like, who for some reason don't like being Filipino. Personally, I love Filipino food, but who knows, man? It's a little unfortunate happenstance, I suppose. I can't say for sure, you know. Okay, you're Viet. I forgot. Yeah, I'm Viet. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm just here for your good food. You know what I mean? That's all I know. Gaki knows ball. There's a whole video that explains how self-hatred Filipinos have. Interesting. Yeah. Gaki does indeed know ball. I do be liking your guys' food. Dinuguan is really good. I don't really get it very often anymore because food around me has been getting increasingly expensive, and I don't really want to pay that much for lunch anymore. But you know, every once in a while, when my friends want to eat something cool and interesting, I take them out for Filipino food because that's something that not a lot of people go out to get. Something for lunch. It's fun. It's good. It's easy. How can you hate it? How can you hate it? In the same sense too, sometimes I take them out to I don't know. What do I take people out to actually? What's my go-to? Let me think. What is my go-to? Low-key. My bar for food is kind of low, but my appreciation for food, like the ceiling is high. So for me myself, I kind of just like I can kind of eat anything for lunch. I don't really care too much. But if you take me out to like a really nice place to eat, then like I have a good feeling I can understand like to enjoy that kind of food regardless, in the realest sense. But if you ask me whether or not I'd be wanting to spend a lot of money to get myself some yummy food for lunch, I don't really care, especially if I'm on my own. I just be eating anything. I'm sure a lot of people would get sick of. Oh my gosh, actually, this reminds me. Kind of an embarrassing story to admit, I suppose. But I remember back in college, I used to be so stripped on time, so stripped on time. I was studying like half the day, and then once I would finish going to class and studying, I would have to go straight to my part-time job, and then my part-time job would go until night because I'd usually take the night shift, and yeah. You know, I mean, I get back home and it's like 10 p.m. Don't really want to cook anything. Don't really want to buy anything. Not a lot of things are open at the time. So hey, what do I get the bright idea to do? I start drinking Soylent. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby. I start drinking Soylent.
freaking meal replacer stuff. You drink one of those and you don't have to eat. Oh man, in my head at the time, I was like, damn, this is peak. This is awesome. This is so genius. And I was drinking that for a good half a year. I think I was skipping lunch. Yeah, I was skipping lunch, drinking a Soylent, and then I would make myself some dinner, just so I'd have some real food in my stomach. You should have had their eco-friendly version, Soylent Green. I don't know about that one, dude. I don't know if I'm desperate enough to resort to cannibalism. But yeah, I drank Soylent for so long, and I didn't think anything crazy about it until I started telling people that I drank Soylent, and they were like, "What? You drink Soylent?" Like I was like, "Yeah, like I replaced my lunches with it," and then the people kind of looked at me funny, and I couldn't really understand why. I was like, "I mean, what's wrong with it? Like it's just like it's a meal replacer. What's up?" And they're like, don't you want to enjoy your food?" And I'm like, "It doesn't taste bad." Not like it tastes bad. I mean, it had cool flavors. It wasn't like I was just drinking soy flavor the entire time. They're like, no, like you don't get it. Like you're just drinking your meal. Like why don't you get actual food? I'm like, I don't really care. It's just it's food. It's food, regardless what you do. What's the issue? Then I understood. I was weird. I was the weird one. I was the freak. So yeah, if you want to make a good impression with people, guys, especially if you're meeting them for the first time or it's your coworkers, don't tell them that you drink Soylent. Also, hello, Dorai. Hello. Welcome in. We are just drawing today. I hope your day's going well, or nights. We are just chilling, talking about Soylent. Have you had Soylent before? Oh, also, I'm so sorry since you just joined, but there's an ad coming up very soon. I think about 20 seconds. But so feel free to get some snacks or something. We'll go back to story time and stuff like that once you're back. Freaky. Okay, I don't know about freaky. It's nothing freaky about drinking Soylent, guys. Oh, there's the ads. Oh man. Yeah, to the my lovely subscribers and people with Nitro, I suppose you get to I'll tell you guys the flavors that I bought, because Soylent has a lot of flavors, right? Initially when I'm not affected by ads. Oh my, so powerful. Initially when I bought Soylent, I had the bright idea of getting all the Soylents in like the chocolate flavor, right? Because in my head, what my thought process, right, was that if I buy Soylent and kind of treat it like a protein shake, you know, get a flavor that's easily drinkable, then I won't have an issue with it, right? That was a mistake. That was a mistake, because after like the second or third week, I was so sick of chocolate. Chocolate Soylent was disgusting to me. So the next month, after that, I got the much better idea of buying variety of flavors instead. It was luckily the same price, because they kind of just charge you by the they charge you by the crate. You buy in crates. The Soylent tastes like soy milk. I never tried it before. I wouldn't say it tastes like soy milk. It's a little thicker. It's kind of got more things in it, like oats and grains. So it kind of tastes more like it's like if you took out any flavorings from a milkshake, then that's kind of like what Soylent is, I suppose. It's kind of this thick, kind of grainy, almost oatmeal-y, I suppose, oatmeal-y taste to it. It kind of tastes like oatmeal in a sense. Oh, also, welcome back, guys, from the ads. Yeah, it has kind of like an oatmeal taste to it. Not really. The soy gets masked by the grains and the stuff that they add to Soylent immediately. But I don't think it's hard to drink. Don't take my word for it though. Don't take my word for it though. Everybody has different tastes. I'm kind of weird in the sense that I'm okay with eating whatever is presented to me, and I had an okay day, okay time downing it down. But I remember at the time, one of my roommates got very curious and he drank a bottle. He couldn't even, or he took a sip actually. Took a sip and he couldn't even finish it because he was like, "How the hell do you stomach this?" I'm like, I don't know, normally I suppose, because it doesn't really taste bad to me. Got really weird looks from him, but slowly he started to realize that I'm a freak and that this is gonna be my life now. So he stopped batting his eye when he started seeing the soy balls that came every month. But yeah, after the freaking chocolate incident, I stopped buying chocolate only Soylent. Very, very bad idea. But started buying other flavors, and they actually have pretty good, interesting flavors. They have a mint chocolate one that was actually really, really easy to drink. They had a coffee one that was really, really good. It's kind of like drinking a thicker coffee latte, I suppose. The strawberry flavor that kind of just tasted like strawberry milk. That was pretty good. A caramel one that was okay, I guess. If you really like caramel, I suppose that's not a bad flavor. But then they just have the unflavored version. Oh, this version is dastardly, I suppose. I think anybody who is not used to Soylent would probably think this is the worst thing that ever existed, because they don't add sugar to it. They don't add any flavors to it. It just tastes like what Soylent is supposed to be. And not a lot of people like it, but I oddly was okay with it. After maybe 2 to 3 months of buying flavored ones, I started buying the unflavored one. I started buying the unflavored one, and I would just down it down. It was flavorless. It was nothing. There was nothing fancy about it. But it had calories, and it only took me like maybe 20 seconds to drink. So that became my lunch for the next half a month, or half a year. It was quite the year for me. Low key, I kind of miss it. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting this. I think a lot of my friends would get mad at me if I admitted to this. A lot of my friends who saw me eating solid food again after months and months of Soylent. But low key, sometimes you don't want to eat lunch. You don't want to sit there and spend 20 minutes eating lunch. Sometimes you just want to drink a bottle of Soylent, get it over with, and get on with your day, you know? I feel like I'm saying this. I feel like I'm saying this and it's going straight out your guys' ears, because you're probably thinking, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. But it made sense to me. It still makes sense to me. If my roommates now didn't have very choice words to say to me, if I started using Soylent again, I think I probably would go back. I think I probably would go back. But always remember to have something for breakfast. Oh man, you're gonna hate me for this, but sometimes I would drink a Soylent for breakfast too. Sometimes I would drink a Soylent for breakfast too. Sometimes I got a little too lazy. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to eat anything today for breakfast. I don't have time to do anything. I kind of want to sleep in. Let's pop a Soylent. Oh man. You guys are curious as to why I even stopped? Because Spreak seems like he would continue eating this all the time if he wanted to. It's because my hours on my part-time jobs ended up reducing, so I actually ended up with a lot of time in my hands. What did I do with that time? Play games for the most part, but I also cooked, because I found cooking actually pretty fun. I didn't have much of an appetite afterwards for some reason whenever I cooked, but I found the hobby itself. I found cooking itself to be fun, so I ended up eating solid food again. Yeah, who knows? You guys are ever in one of the in a tight situation where your time is you're really strapped for time, you don't really know what to cut out, hey, maybe consider cutting out your consider cutting out your lunch. Maybe consider picking up that Soylent. Cheese stick is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I can't even eat cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. Also, can you tell Shady to get on Valor for Swifty? Shady, Shady Mizu needs you. They need you for Valorant. The game calls. So man, Valorant at this hour? Actually, I guess it's not too late yet. Can you tell Mizo okay? Yeah, I got you. Mizo. 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 Shady said okay. Can you tell Shady he stinks? Yeah, I got you. Shady. Mizo said he stink. Did that work? Oh my god, no, he hurt. Oh no. he's showing his anger. I can't really convey that emotion. It's kind of hard for me to convey that to Mizo. I'm just gonna have to hope that Mizo saw your message. That one's gonna have to translate. I have not played Valorant in a while. Not that I want to. Wait, putting it out there. Any bright ideas, guys? Who knows? I've now that I honestly think about it, I've kind of been a Valorant hater since day one. Even when I first started it, I was kind of thinking in the back of my head, I was like, man, I'd rather be playing Counter-Strike. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Doesn't mean I didn't log a bunch of hours in Valorant. Unfortunately, my friends wanted to play it, so I also played. And I suppose there were some games that were actually pretty fun. They weren't too bad. But in most case, I was just kind of reminiscing on Counter-Strike the entire time. What do you mean these guns have random sprays after the first bullet? What do you mean there's no spray pattern? What? What do you mean I gotta hit everyone in end shot? It's lame. I don't want to do that. I think CS2 is harder than Valo. You don't have to like Key, it's okay. I turned corner, I die in CS2. CS2 is unfortunately, I think the unfortunate part of CS is that it's full of sweats. It is full of sweats. Everybody who's played the game and probably still plays the game have been playing since the beginning. You know what I mean? They know these maps like the back of their hand. They know lineups for all of the smokes and mollies on every map. They know how to swing every corner in like 4 or 5 different ways. Freaking Ferrari peak. God fucking damn it. CS2 is low key like the Quake of tactic FPS. Really is. It really is. Sometimes there's some crazy shit, man. There's some crazy shit that people have thought of in that game. And it's low key depressing if it's your first time playing. I can definitely see it. And in that sense, like I can see why Valorant is a little more appealing to most people, is because like the barrier is a little lower. I think learning a character is a lot easier than learning a whole map and its lineups, because the abilities kind of make up for not having the map knowledge. Obviously, in higher level play, that doesn't really that doesn't really work. But in lower level play, it's fine. You know what I mean? You can kind of get away with using your fancy abilities to get around stuff. CS you cannot. CS you cannot. If you don't know how to throw your shit, then it's just you and a gun. It's you and a gun versus an enemy team. That's all you got. You don't got no fancy skills. You can't dash out. You can't dash out. You can't panic dash. You can't panic flash. Because if you panic flash, you're dead. It's a rough time. I like Lost Ark more. Apex? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about. I mean, I don't hate Apex actually. I just don't like what the current update is. But I think Apex is cool. I love the movement. I still miss Titanfall. We're never getting that back, unfortunately. So you know, Apex filled that hole. Fuck that shit, Warzone gang. Oh man, I don't know how you do it. It's mostly this is just me not being able to adapt to COD movement. I think that stuff is crazy to me. That is some crazy stuff. But if there's one thing that COD got right, it was freaking quick scoping. That is something that you can do in that game. And it feels fucking amazing. And you also feel amazing while doing it. Oh man, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to beat that. Quick scoping was peak. It was really peak. Made you feel like a god. God amongst men, pulling out a freaking sniper rifle and shooting him with the speed of light. I never know. I feel insecure sniping because it feels too easy. That's fair though. That's fair though. Because I mean, I know a lot of people think that like with snipers and stuff like that. I mean, one shot kill, right? Especially with most like Modern Warfare 2, you didn't even have to even go for a headshot. It's literally one shot kill, whatever, on whatever part of their body. It was kind of insane in that sense. I can kind of understand. Still fun though. I remember making a new PlayStation. What was it? Profile. Just so I can have a pure quickscope account. See how well my KDA is just using quickscopes. That was so fun. Game's probably changed a lot now, at least from what I'm used to. Don't even know what the game is like nowadays because I stopped buying COD games after the PS3 era. But I'm sure it's still fun. I'm sure it's still cool. That's so base. Same. It was a good time. I remember too. Even after the PS3 era, I was still obsessed. I was obsessed with Modern Warfare 2. Like it was like a ghost that haunted me. And I've ended up getting the game. I remember I ended up getting the game again on PC and playing on there for a bit. But unfortunately, there's a whole lot of hackers. There's so many hackers. 1v1v Rust? Exactly. 1v1v Rust. I was more of a terminal person, unfortunately. I like 1v1ing on terminal more. But Rust was a classic. You have to deal with sweats, burger dads, new type, YY movement kits. Dude, yeah, exactly. They're freaking. I see those videos of like the new COD movement. It's so insane to me. I don't know if I could ever pick it up again, but definitely looks like fun. Continue to play BO2 with when MW2 and MW2 came out. Look, yeah, dude. Mouse and keyboard is funny as hell. Oh my god. I don't even know how that would work. I can't even imagine that right now. Kind of a weird. Probably need some crazy APM to match controller movements. But in the same sense too, controller players are also a different breed. I used to be able to play controller, but nowadays FPS is very much strictly mouse and keyboard. It is very much strictly mouse and keyboard now. I cannot imagine trying to play Apex or something with controller. That's insane to me. Shipment is a classic. Shipment is indeed. My APM is kind of parallel to those ADH kids. I never understood how to play roller, even when I was playing PS3 as a kid. That's fair, that's fair. I jumped on to see skill from the tram and clicked better than roller. Okay, that's interesting, actually. Very interesting. Very interesting. I always found I always thought that people would find jumping to tac shooter like CS would be kind of weird, but I suppose people with a bit of game sense would actually be able to pick it up after a shooter quite easily. Now that I think about it, truly built different. Truly built different indeed. I ain't cool anymore. Can't be hanging with those kids. Though I do want to. I wanna like friggin' get a 25 bomb on in a COD lobby again. Flaunt it. Make fun of everybody in the lobby, and after that, trigger the friggin' tac nuke. Who doesn't want that, dude? Who doesn't want that high? I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. That also reminds me of back in the day when people would use like a bunch of people would have very interesting builds in order to hit that tac nuke in MW2. What was it? Hardline Pro, one man army, and then so you can constantly refresh. I really like the UMP 45. Use that thing silenced. You would run around, get kills, sneak around, use your one man army, reload again. AC-130, yeah, it was attack helicopter into AC-130 into attack nuke. That was it. That was lit. The AC-130 was also just peak in general. I think it was so fun to play with. And also the sound of the Predator missile is like etched into my mind, I swear. I freaking love the sound of the freaking Predator missile. So satisfying. I think on a lazy day, if I didn't want to do anything too crazy, it would be like Pred missile into Harrier strike into attack helicopter. That was very solid. Get it with any kit. You wouldn't have to sweat your ass off for it. That was still fun. Who knows? Maybe one of these days we'll download one of those Modern Warfare 2 private servers things. So we can play out here again. Actually, low-key might be fun. I don't know how busy they would be though. Honestly, no. Actually, I'm sure there's still players. That game will never die. There is no way. Game like Modern Warfare 2, classic timeless banger like that, dude. Ain't no way there's no players, dude. Ain't no way. Though I suppose it might be kind of miserable to play, because anybody who's still playing that game would probably crazy sweats. Probably only playing hardcore search and destroy. Oh lordy. But in a sense, I kind of respect it. Anybody who's built to play hardcore COD, different breed of people. They're crazy. I was not one of those people, but I remember my brother was. He was really freaking good at it. Him and his friends used to queue up to search and destroy lobbies, hardcore search and destroy lobbies, and I would watch. Some of the most tense moments in my life was watching him play. Fireworks, Hanabi. Actually, I have not watched this movie yet. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not watching it yet. I just know the song is really good. It has a freaking Naoko and freaking Enshi Yonezu feature. It's insane to me. What a lineup. But I also heard the movie itself is mid. I obviously want to make my own opinion on it when I get the chance, but I've not gotten around to watching it yet, unfortunately. Something to consider. Maybe we can do like a server watch this movie. This actually might be fun. Oh, also, actually, that reminds me, because you said fireworks, but did any of you guys get jump scared by a rules thing when you guys entered? Because I have no rules, I suppose, for chat. It's mostly just the common sense stuff. I don't know if it showed it to you guys, because you guys have already been here. I'm gonna assume no, but yeah, sorry if you guys got freaking jump scared by some ads or rules. I don't remember. Okay, that's fine then. Honestly, if you don't remember, then it probably didn't show up. I'm gonna assume. I assume that's the case. No jump scares for me? Okay. That is good to know. Yeah, it'd be kind of dumb if you guys had to see that. Because you guys have already been here. For the most part, y'all are chill. Except when you guys use the freaking taser on me. You guys aren't really. Ow! 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 God dang it! Ow! Ah! Miss input. What do you mean miss input? What did you want to press? How did you press that? Were you trying to posture check? Take that as a posture check, I guess? Alright, fine. I'll do a posture check. Really good, Judah. What the hell? Don't encourage this. Okay. Alright, back to it. Oh my god, speaking of Claire's. Peak. Oh, 100% peak. 100% peak. Wasn't there another incest anime that uses Claire's syndrome B? That's such a crazy sentence. That's such a crazy sentence. Was did Claire's do Aramanga Sensei? It did, right? Yeah, Aramanga Sensei. Yeah, okay, yeah. That is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, and then there's obviously Oriimo, but everybody knows Oriimo. Holy shit. Actually, no, now that I think about it, dude, there's gonna be a generation that doesn't know what Oriimo is. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, nuts. And our generation that doesn't know Peak. That one was kind of mid. I didn't really care about Aramanga Sensei that much. That was a little unfortunate. Let me rewatch it and I'll report back. There's a generation that's ignoring 2000s, early 2010s peak. Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing that is happening. So disappointed. All those series are gonna be unforgotten. What do you mean the iconic freaking High School DxD and High School of the Dead stuff? Tell me that's not normal anymore. The internet used to live off that, thrived off of it. There used to be people on freaking YouTube doing they were doing art tutorials to the theme song of Toradora. Very, very fond memories of that. What do you mean if people got triggered over Philly Sand Surface and Eshi now? Yeah, it doesn't slide anymore, bro. It doesn't slide anymore. You can't be watching that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't even be talking about visual novels in that same sense either. It's not widely known anymore. Unfortunate. That's fine. We're growing in our own little corner of the internet. We can still enjoy all that stuff. Those to remember, I suppose. Visual novel culture is so weird as someone who sees it very often. Like, what do you mean people are getting merch of a visual novel they never played? Okay, that is insane to me. That is actually insane to me. But I guess in a very similar sense, I know there's a lot of people who are obsessed with what was it? The needy streamer overdose, and they haven't even played the game. They just really like the character and the art for it. That's insane to me. romanticize a character you just never see and you're identifying with. Never see what you're identifying with. I don't know. It's a different world out there, man. Different world out there. Yeah. Can't say our generation didn't have those kind of people too, though. There are definitely a lot of people who did very similar things to a lot of series back in the day. And romanticizing older series that they never watched. I suppose those bad apples are everywhere. I just want to go back to the days when my anime list posts were popping off. That was the place. That used to be the place to do anime discussions. It was kind of low key fun. And then we moved over to Reddit, and that was actually not too bad in the beginning, but fortunately, Reddit's kind of become a cesspool of bots. Run into people LARPing as OGs in a game but never played during that era. What the heck? What the heck? What are they even LARPing? What are they even? Doesn't make sense to me. Garbo. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. I feel like we're getting somewhere with this. Really, still not really understanding how I want to render out this dress, to be honest. Also, happy that you're jamming out to Yoasobi, a goat. So happy they're popping off so hard. It's kind of crazy that they have such a worldwide presence now. I remember seeing those videos of Lelis doing like solo stuff, not part of Yoasobi. And now turn around, she's like collabing with people in Korea and stuff like that. You got features and crazy songs with crazy artists now. So happy for them. So nice to see your favorite artist kind of blow up. But in a sense, it's also kind of lonely because, damn, now little artists that you were watching earlier, now they're popping off. Now everyone knows them. In the end, you gotta be happy for them. And in the very same vein, we just gotta be happy that, or we just gotta hope that they're happy in there with their new fame and freedom. Wrong direction for this. No, wait, no, that was right. There you go. Oh, just a little heads up, guys. There's going to be an ad break in about a minute. So if you guys need to get up and stretch a little bit, feel free to do so. I might be doing a little stretch as well, just so I can rattle out these old bones of mine. Yeah, if you guys need to go get some water, get some snacks or anything, now's the time to do it. Or actually in 30 seconds, my bad. Sorry. Gotta specify that. I will unfortunately just be line after line. Ugh, here in this image of ours. What was I planning to do here? This much way? Actually, yeah, that works. Then for this one, we go flat. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Okay, nice. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Are we getting anywhere with this? Let's zoom out real quick. That's not too bad so far. It's not too bad. I do really like how the hair looks and the roses. I think those ended up really looking really good. Oh, there's the ads. Ads have started. No notification for you guys. What do I want to do with this? Yeah, this is just get the easy ones out of the way. Yeah, let's get the easy parts of this out of the way, and then we can figure out how to do the folds and stuff after. Oh god, that's ugly. Okay. This way. Okay. Just erase the reds. Now, do the sleep part here. I believe there was a world where I just did not consider doing hatching, to be honest, but kind of glad I fell in love with this style of art. Because for the parts that I'm familiar with, I can kind of just turn off my brain. It feels very, very comforting. Oh, welcome back for the ads. Help me, Gaki. Our rando's racist. I'm sorry, Mizo. I don't think I have authority in your games to stop him. I'll be real with you. I'm not really sure what you want me to do. Want me to yell at him? I'll yell at him. Tell me his name too. I'll make a post about him. I'll make a post about him on Twitter. I'll get him. Do a little stretchy stretch, and then we're back at it. Okay. Oh, banger song. Also a big fan of Yanagi Yanagi. You guys don't know. Amazing, amazing artist. They have not come out with stuff recently, actually, now that I think about it. It's a little unfortunate. I really like their stuff. Does not seem right. Let's see, is that correct? No, it's not. Need to bend it here. Okay. There we go. Then I got to put this up here. Not sure. Actually, no, that's not too bad so far. Now this is going to be something like this, I suppose. I feel like we're losing the sauce a little bit. That's not good. Like I had an idea at the beginning, but now it's not starting to look like what I wanted it to look. Oh, actually, you know what? I gotta see what's going on. I don't think I was enjoying what I was seeing because I was not giving it the pretty treatment. Listen. There we go. Now, this. It's getting there. It's getting there. I was also very obsessed with Higedan. I think Higedan and Silent Siren. Those two made it so that I could not stop listening to J-pop and J-rock. These two cemented my love for this genre, definitely. Insult them for being racist? Do small PP hand motion? Pinch. That'll get him. Hello, Farmed. Nice to see you. I think the little pinching emoji is still the funniest thing ever. Oh, actually, I don't like that. That is not right. What I need to do? There we go, yeah. Actually, is that what I want? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Doesn't matter. One thing I tend to forget is that luckily I can do everything in different layers. If there's something I don't like, haha, just nuke it. Just erase it. What you gotta do? A weird habit still. Can't really throw away from traditional. Just constantly thinking that you can't erase stuff. You can. Weird. Something I'm still not used to doing. Or not used to transferring that skill over, I suppose. Kind of works. Let's kind of go for, yeah, I was trying to go for that kind of scrunched up look for those parts of wedding dresses that have the elastic on it. I think that kind of captures it. Not as tight as I want it to be. Maybe I gotta let it a little more detail, so it's like very in your face. That it's taut. Yeah, it kind of works. That side's just gonna be kind of lost. I don't even know if people will look at the side. Oh, whatever. Oh my god, wait. I totally forgot about the braid. Shit. Okay, alright. Let's actually get this out of the way. This is gonna take a while. First time doing a braid. I gotta learn how to do braids in real life as well, actually. My hair is getting to the point where I can actually braid it, I'm pretty sure. I think it'll be pretty cool. I should probably do it one day. Just to switch things up. Because I'm gonna tie up my hair a lot recently, because I've just been kind of at home and kind of lazy about it. But I think doing a braid would be pretty fun. Am I key in braids? Yes. Yeah, no, it might be cute. It might be cute. Honestly, Lily, yeah, if you ever visit, you should do my braids for me. I feel like you can probably do something really cute with my hair. I trust your judgment. How long is your hair, Gaki? I think okay. Let me take off my hair tie. Let me check. Like yeah, the back of my hair definitely reaches kind of like a little past my shoulders now. It's pretty good. Pretty long for my knowledge of my knowledge. I've never had I used to have really short hair, and then I started growing it out because I figured out a little late that I think I like long hair. A little sad. I'll braid it off, Kyle. Oh my god, hell yeah. Man, I'm gonna look so cute. I'm gonna look awesome. People are gonna be so jealous of me. I'm so excited. Off is gonna be so fun too. Oh man. There's been a recent VTuber trend lately. I don't know if it's a trend actually. Maybe trend's not the right word for it, but people have been being able to secure off-kite tables recently. So a lot of VTubers are asking people to make them merch actually. And they're like, I'll pay for it. Like, just please, like, I'm an indie VTuber, make me some merch and sell it at your table. And I was like, damn, that's kind of cool actually. I would have definitely loved to get some merch. But unfortunately, I just don't think anybody is willing to do Gaki merch, guys. A little out of the cards. Maybe when we grow big and strong, we can get our own table and we can sell our own Gaki stuff. Beautiful Gaki. Yeah, I'd love to have braids for off-kai. That'd be kind of cute. I also considered like, man, what if any of my VTuber mutuals are going to or off-kai? Do I want to meet them? You know what they say, you never meet your heroes. I'm kind of scared the magic will wear off if I ever meet them in real life. But at the same time too, maybe it's more that I'm scared that the magic will wear off on the other end. Like they'll meet me in real life and they'll be like, this guy's not as cool as he is online. Oh, wait. All the message for a region. Smart detection. That's really fun to me. Wait, off-kai is already happening? Off-kai has not happened yet, but people are securing their tables already. Or they're securing like people's tables already. So people are already preparing. How long is it now? It's gonna be like it's 4 months out. It's still a while, I suppose. 4 months, 5 months, July. 5 months, 5 months out. But yeah, they're already confirming people for the artist alley, I believe. I don't know if any of my friends are getting tables, but if any of them applied, I hope they got in. I think that would be really, really cool. Love to see my friend's art being sold at off-kai. That'd be awesome. Maybe someday ours can be too, but we'll have to work a little harder. Is Oimo going? I don't know actually. That is a good question. I think they are, because if I remember very recently, they sent out Oimo made a post about saying that like they're like if there's any indie VTubers that want to get merch, then like please reply to this post, and then people who are tabling at Offkai can use the post to find people to make merch for, right? So it was pretty smart. It's pretty smart. But yeah, since they asked that, I'm guessing that they're probably getting a table. That's what I'm guessing. See y'all there. All right, yeah, sure thing, Mizo. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Yeah, anybody who goes to Offkai can use the shock collar on Gakia. I don't know. Only if you guys can find me. IRL taser redeem. You guys can do it at Offkai. Yeah, Offguard was really fun for me last year though, so I'm really excited about this year. Didn't think I would have so much fun, honestly. Usually for me, it's kind of just go to the artist alley, check out the merch, and then that's it. You know what I mean? And I was okay with that. You know what I mean? I was pretty satisfied. But Offkai, the panels and stuff like this time around, or last year, was actually really fun. Would do it again. Would do it again. Never really understood why people went to. Never understood why people went to those panels, but now I do. Now I do. Fun time. I regret not going last year, to be honest. It was like, I feel like it was especially unfortunate for you because you just didn't expect some of your friends to be going like last minute, you know? Like that's who could have expected that? That is unlucky. And at least for me, it was luckily it was convenient for me, I suppose. Can't say it's gonna be the same every time, but it was convenient for me, so I was able to go. I was lucky in that sense. Exactly, but it's okay. Redemption year, we will party for real. Yeah, we will party. It's gonna be a good time. Unfortunately, unfortunately, there's not gonna be the party floor that happened last year. That is such an insane thing. Still, I still can't go over the freaking party floor that happened at Offcoy. I can't believe the freaking hotel let people do that, dude. I just, it blows my freaking mind. That was the whole thing. Avoid the party floor at all costs, dude. Shady, we can't even joke about it anymore because like it doesn't exist. Like it doesn't even like it's not gonna exist this year. I mean, I'm sure they'll find a way. They'll probably find a different place to do it, but the smell. I'm scared of the smell. Oh man, yeah, the smell is pretty bad. The smell is pretty rough. Luckily, maybe not so luckily, this is kind of an unfortunate thing to admit, but I'm very used to it, I suppose, because the conventions are not something I'm not unfamiliar with. Been around the block. You get used to the smell at certain points. Though it's not a smell that I want to be used to. It's not something I'm proud of. What happened in party room again besides the stench? I mean, there's kind of suspicious, like low key suspicious things happening, I suppose. In those party rooms, rooms locked rooms closed, rooms specifying certain genders, rooms specifying certain things that you had to be in order to enter them. So who knows? I mean, let your imagination run wild, I suppose. A lot of things could have happened at Afkai, but they were behind closed doors, luckily, so we didn't get to see all of it. But we got to see some. We got to see some open doors, and people were partying it up and over there, having a good time, spilling a lot of alcohol and other stuff. Who knows? And then, I mean, it comes with most of these places. It comes with the conventions, but you have groups of people who are a little more socially aware than others. Yes, some people who clearly haven't really left their rooms in a very long time. And a very odd mix of people. You know, it's hard to gauge what the experience is going to be like because you don't know who you're going to meet. You really don't know who you're going to meet. Maybe you meet someone really cool. Maybe you meet someone that's unfortunately really creepy, and maybe you'll find out very, very sooner or later that they're banned in certain people's stream chats and servers. But hey, you know, life's like a box of chocolates. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. Maybe you'll meet someone really cool. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet the love of your life at Offkai. Who knows? Go to Offkai, guys. Go to Offkai. The only way you'll find out is if you go. The only way, maybe one of the only ways you'll ever be able to see Gaki in real life is if you go to Offkai. He'll be there. He has unfortunately revealed that he's going to Offkai. You can jump him or something. Take him. I think one of my favorite experiences, actually from Offkai, positive experience, is was actually waiting in line for the artist alley. Because I remember when I was waiting in line, I got to meet some pretty cool people who were there on the earlier days. Really cool fans of VTubers. They had a lot to share, a lot of goodies that they were willing to share. That was really, really cool. Will there be second action main singer attending Offkai? For you, Mizo, yes, maybe. You might be able to see him. For you? Yeah. Yeah, just for you though. Just for you though. He's making an exception just to meet you. No one else though, unfortunately. So if you do end up going, just know that second action main singer is willing to see you. Maybe even giving you an autograph. Oh no. It's coming to the time of the night where I'm like low key kind of losing it. On a normal day I would not let you guys hear me hum. I am tone deaf. Oh wait. Oh man, but actually speaking of singing, actually. You guys do come to Offkai, I kind of do want to go karaoke. I haven't done karaoke in a very long time. I feel like it would be fun with this motley crew. It is my bedtime. Good night. Cowboy pensive emoji. Thank you, stream key. Oh, of course.
Thanks for stopping by as always, Lily. I know it's always late for you, so like, thanks for stopping by still. Always appreciate having someone to talk to.
And yeah, good night.
Yes, karaoke. Yes, yes, yes. We'll get to that. Hopefully.
I always have to tune into my Oshi. Yay! Yay!
Try our best. Try our best.
This is actually coming out not too bad. I was a little, not gonna lie, guys. I was a little skeptical whether or not this is gonna come out okay, but it actually kind of looks pretty cool. I think it might. Chef's kiss. Ah, oh, thanks, Shady. I think it's actually coming out not too bad. But I will say I am at one of the harder parts because now I don't really know how those gloves work. Kind of drew these gloves with no real plan in mind. Now I'm going to pay the consequences. All right. How should I do this? Oh, actually, wait. Before we get anywhere, let's start a new layer. What was the plan here? Frick. Oh, God. Is this what I had planned? I don't think that was it. No. Oh, God. What was the plan here? Let's pull up some references, and then we can figure out what to do, what we want to do with these gloves. I kind of do want to render it out just with hatching. At the same time, too, I could cheat a little bit. Make him into like lace or something. That way I just have to make it the details out of it. Nah, okay. We'll see how far we can go with this knowledge. My trusty J-pop playlist playing. I am invincible. Surely we can figure this out. Oh, actually, you know what? It'll be easier. Deal with these first. I know I shouldn't be thinking about another art piece while I'm doing this one. Probably not a very good thing to be thinking about right now, but I'm already thinking about what I want to do for my Chinese New Year's, or not Chinese New Year's, New Year photo. So I kind of want to put either Gaki or Kukeko in a Aoyai. I think that would be kind of cute. The only issue is that I don't know which one to do, because for Aoyai there's like slight differences in the male version and the female version. I'm thinking if I'm doing the Kukeko, then I'll probably want to put her in a female Aoyai. And for Gaki, it will be a male one. I don't want to do both. I don't know if I can do both. Might take a little too long. We will see though. I do want to practice also because it is a big thing in the New Year for us is yellow apricot flowers. I think it might be a good little task to see if I can draw it myself instead of using a picture. See if I'm capable of doing all the petals and stuff. I think that might be fun. Lots and lots of stuff that we can do, possibly. So many ideas. I was kind of hoping I can ask one of my friends to see if I can borrow one of their OCs for it, but it's a little too late now. It's like 5 days left. I'll probably get a chance to do it next year, but probably not this year. This year we'll stick to our OCs. Garter belt Gaki? I mean, what? Is there an international like maid day? Maybe we can do it for maid day. We can put Gaki. I can put on some garter belts. I think garter belts are peak. I wouldn't mind. Obviously not IRL, but I mean I'll definitely do a drawing of it. People who have the there's also alpha bad if you want to go rustic. Oh wait. Kind of a genius idea. I was kind of stuck in the whole mindset that I had to do modern stuff, but you're right. I could do more rustic ideas. Oh wait, that is a good idea actually. Thank you so much for that. Good idea. I'll consider it. There's also the option of doing like Kipao and like China dress kind of deal too. But that's more like Chinese New Year, I suppose. Also an option, I suppose. But I don't know. I do want to do something that's related to Vietnamese New Year's. I want to do something with that. I always have a good time with it. I celebrate it every year with my parents and my family. I feel like it would only make sense. I feel like it would only make sense for me to pull out something out like that for this time. What do we think? I actually like that. Okay. I am very bad at drawing glasses in at different angles. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I really should be using a 3D model, but I've been telling myself maybe I can learn by just kind of freehanding it every once in a while. I don't think it's not bad though. I think it's believable enough that those are glasses. Nose is a little off though. Not my best work. Oh, also, just a little heads up for y'all. There is going to be another ad break starting in about 10 seconds. It's gonna take a bit though for it to start. So yeah, if you guys need to get some water or anything, now's the time to do it. Unless he's judging you for sure. He's got some choice words, that's for sure. Oh, let me just put this real quick. Tough start. For anybody who's watching an ad, just let them know. Everyone else, you're still enjoying me struggling to figure out what I want to do with this picture. I will say though, a little unfortunate, I suppose. I planned this for Valentine's Day, but it's not really feeling very Valentine's-y to me. Maybe I should have given myself more of a lovey-dovey expression, but it didn't feel quite right. So I'm kind of low-key hoping people will just forget about that whole thing and just appreciate that it's a nicely drawn drawing or something. Also, I just realized I didn't really block out blacks this time around. That's should be fine. We can easily do it afterwards, so it is a-okay. Oh, what we could do though, actually, maybe we can do a background. You know what? Let's worry about that later. Let's worry about that later. Maybe you should have done the background first, so I can figure out where the light source is, but it's a little too late for that. That ship has sailed for me. That ship has sailed. To see if I can do anything interesting with this. Also, welcome back, guys, from the ads. Actually, wait. The ads even play it? They did. Yes. I am going crazy, guys. Just making sure the ads are going off. I don't even want to do this. No, it's not it either. I'm losing the sauce. Just maybe. Not really what I intended, but
kind of does work. Let's just go down. Let's just do this. Oh, save. Thank you, Juno. Thank you. I did not save in the last like 30 minutes. That would have been really scary. Also, thanks for sticking around. Okay, let's go back to the sleeves. Figure out what we want to do with these. Yo, bro, I'm actually vibing watching both you and Aramanga Sensei. Wait, that's kind of peak. It's kind of peak. Holy crap. Can you guys believe that in a alternate timeline, maybe I could have been an Aramanga Sensei, dude. Because there was like a brief stint where I wanted to do manga. But I quickly realized, I quickly realized I didn't have the skills for it, and at the time, I was not willing to put in the work. Who knows? Maybe there's an alternate timeline where I realized I didn't have the skills, and I would have actually put the work in. Become a manga artist. How cool would that have been? Fortunately, I kind of psyched myself out of it because I told myself that I wouldn't be able to be successful about it anyway. But that's the wrong way to look at it. I should have just tried. Now that I think about it. But it's A-okay. Now we're doing this whole VTubing thing. I'm having a lot of fun doing both arts and also streaming, so that's fine. Happy accidents. Things work out. Oh, thanks, Miso. Pretty hydrate. Let me get some water. I almost must spill on myself. Oh my god. I missed my mouth. What are you doing? Ha ha ha. It's never too late to start learning now. That is true. Maybe when life kind of calms down for me and I'm able to get some more time to put into my hobbies. I kind of do want to try learning how to do manga. I think it'll be cool. Also, I'm surprised that you're awake. Yeah, that's true. I thought you went to bed. You can make peak, bro. If you're having fun, then it's all good. That is true. But unfortunately, life does not let you just have fun all the time, guys. I'm sure you guys know. Not to break the spell or anything, I suppose. But man, if I could spend all my time drawing, I would. I think that would be peak. Both life and my back would not be happy. I'm shrimping hard. Oh, I'm shrimping hard. I have to keep playing on my phone while I finish my nightly routine. Wow, wait, I get to be around for the nightly routine, guys. Hell yeah. And oh my god, you know what? Oh wait, I can reveal more embarrassing stories to you guys since you guys are here. So I'm sure it's maybe common knowledge to you guys, maybe, who knows. But when you shower, right? When you shower, you guys usually do you guys go from like, do you wash your hair first or do you wash your body first? This could be a dumb question. But I learned recently that if you have sensitive skin and you have very tight pores, it's actually recommended that you wash your hair first. Because the shampoo and the conditioner that falls down, that drips down, gets clogged in your pores, right? So when you
you go and wash your body, you're actually washing off the excess shampoo and conditioner that drips down. I didn't do that. I was a body first person. I was a body first person, and I always wondered why I would get back knee, stuff like that. It's always a rough time for me. But then I switched upon learning about this knowledge. I started doing my hair first. Yeah, hair, face, body. That's very true. That is what I do now. Hair, face, body, and then bam! All of a sudden, my skin is clear. My skin is amazing. No more acne. It was crazy. It was such a crazy difference in a span of a few days. I was like, oh my god. All I had to do was just switch it up a little bit. W tech. So yeah, guys, if you ever, maybe it's common knowledge to most people, but if you guys ever have issues with bad, poor skin on your back and your neck and stuff like that, maybe it's due to the way that you're washing your hair. Maybe you got to do your hair first and then your body after. I'm so angry at myself. I was actually so angry at myself. I was like, how did I not know about this earlier? I also stopped using a lot of harsh like chemical stuff for my face. Kind of switched over to just like a nice exfoliating towel I use once in a while to clear dead skin, stuff like that. Use lighter products for my skin at night, and bam, it's just so much better. Who knew? Who knew that this would make such a difference? I leave-in conditioner as I wash my body. Is that weird? I don't think that. I think that's fine. Honestly, as long as you wash it out properly, and I mean, I assume if you have like long hair and stuff like that too, you're not doing it over your body. You're kind of just letting it drip down. And I think that's fine, right? It's not getting on your skin. Sounds fine to me. Also, hello, Midori. How nice of you to chime in. Oh my gosh. Did not think you'd be awake right now. Thank you so much for stopping by. I see there's tech to that because conditioner makes your skin smoother. Oh my god. Guys. It's time tonight. Tonight's the night, dude. Give us it's time to share our body and skin treatment tips and tricks. Because that's what we need right now. It's getting cold. Actually, well, I guess it's not really getting cold. It's getting warmer, I suppose. But we gotta be sharing our tips and tricks. If I had to say any that I have been a long time believer of, it is getting a exfoliating towel. I think an exfoliating towel is like so lit. You have so much dead skin at the end of the day. It's so bad. But an exfoliating towel, sure, it might hurt, the few first times like you use it, but once you get used to it, oh my god, you just feel so much better at the end of the day. It's so powerful. Also, use separate towels for face, body, hair. Oh my god, yes, that's a big one too. Oh my gosh. Always ask myself why the heck sometimes hotels and places they would stay would have multiple towels. Like why wouldn't you just use one towel? But I get it now, because they separate it. They have separate towels for stuff. Separated for your face, your hair, and your body, and bam, all of a sudden skin's looking freaking fine as hell. Green exfoliating towel? Hell yeah. Thanks for the info, Gagi. I didn't know you shout. Mods, kill me now. Mods. VTubers shower? That's true. Guys, I don't know. Who can really confirm whether or not VTubers shower? Who knows? You guys want to know? You guys haven't seen a picture of me. Maybe I have really greased up hair right now. Who knows? Every couple weeks, I use those Korean exfoliating towels and scrub all the dead skin. Otherwise, I have a really simple skin routine. Okay, yeah, I have a very. I think we probably have very similar skin routines then, because I don't use the exfoliating towel all the time because that'll be pretty rough on your skin. Don't want to leave it raw and exposed, for sure. But oh my god, the days when you're feeling kind of gross and you use that exfoliating towel is the best feeling. Oh my lord. the best feeling. I was actually shocked by how much it changed my just like my day-to-day feeling, I suppose. Because what was it? I'm a morning shower person. I'm a morning shower person, personally. So wake up in the morning, shower, get in the shower, do my whole routine in the morning, and feeling refreshed, ready to tackle the day. But I know other people are like night showers, and they have a completely different routine than I do. Always interesting to me that people's routines can change so much depending on the time you shower in the day. And this is also kind of a recent thing too, because I remember back when I was in college, and I was kind of messing with I was still doing my part-time job at the time in food service. I would definitely have to shower at night. No way I'm going to bed. No way I'm going to bed. After working in food service. Without a shower. Holy crap, that would be bad. Me too. Morning showers give energy. Yeah, they really do. Oh, that feeling after a nice cold shower. Or who knows? Maybe you're a hot shower person too. That's fine as well. But god, morning showers do so much work. Morning shower superiority. I believe it. I believe it. I guess understandably, I guess for some girls who have like really long hair, maybe a morning shower is not something that they can do very feasibly very often. But I am very thankful for morning showers. Very thankful for it. You ever skip showers? Maybe a horrible thing to admit, but yes, I do. Because especially these days, there are some days where I don't leave the house. Some days where I just straight up don't leave the house. So I've been a little stinky sometimes. I'm a little stinky sometimes, just kind of rotten. It happens. It do be happening. On those days, I do have a dry shampoo because I do feel kind of gross if I don't use a dry shampoo and I don't shower. Same. So you get it. My hair used to freeze when I would walk to class in the winter. I had to buy a hair dryer because of it. Oh my goodness. Holy crap! Wait, that's crazy. That is actually nuts to me. That it gets that cold for it's capable of freezing on you. What the heck? That is nuts to me. Oh my gosh! Speaking of hair dryers, back when I used to have kind of short hairish, I suppose. I didn't realize how much damage I was doing to my hair. Drying my hair so freaking hot. But then ever since I started growing out my hair kind of longish, it definitely shows like drying my hair really hot with a hair dryer definitely shows a lot of damage. Definitely be showing some damage. So now I take a little more care when I dry my hair with a hair dryer. Kind of scary. Oh shit, banger song? Oh yeah. Anashi Urishi. I also really like the video of this song. I don't know if anybody has seen the music video for this song, but it's very cute. This one in Odd Loop. Odd Loop also has a very cute music video. Definitely recommend both of them. Glad we could talk about our hair and skin care product treatments and stuff like that today. Very fun. One of the things I kind of miss doing, because I don't really want to buy it anymore, and I only used to do it with my friends, was doing clay masks. I think doing clay masks is just really fun, especially with your friends. And I low-key kind of miss it, but I've been kind of lazy. I don't want to be buying clay masks and stuff like that and just using myself. God, if you ever have like a sleepover kind of stream or something like that, maybe we can do clay masks together. And face masks together. That might be kind of fun. I can draw a little thing I can put on my VTuber's face, so it will be like I'm actually doing a mask in front of you guys. Down? Oh hell yeah! Heck yeah! Do a little good old sleepover stream. It'll be fun. That'll be awesome. Okay, awesome. I'll definitely put that on the back burner then. That might be a fun thing to do. Yeah, I don't even remember what I used to do at sleepovers. I remember at a very early age, my parents didn't let me do sleepovers because I don't know. Really hard to say, to be honest. It could have been a lot of reasons, but I'm pretty sure the biggest reason is just they didn't really trust me to be at someone else's house at the dead of night. But eventually they caved. Eventually they let me go and have my little sleepovers. And I'm trying to think of what we used to do. Build fortresses. Pillow fortresses were peak. That's true. That is definitely one thing they gotta do at sleepovers. Played a lot of games, but I guess that's not very surprising. A lot of video games. Staying up way too late because we'd be all in the same room trying to sleep together, and someone would giggle and everyone would start giggling. Oh, I have very fond memories of one of my friends' mom who used to make really good spaghetti. And every time we would have a sleepover at their house, she would always make spaghetti. And I have very fond memories of that. That was also good. I said that, but I've never had a sleepover. What the heck? Okay, it's fine. We can have a sleepover together, guys. The Gaki sleepover stream is gonna be peak. Trust me. Are there your fam strictly reasons you're hanging out with, or hate seeing you hang out with them? Oh no, for sure. I mean, my mod's one of them. My mod's one of those people. But unfortunately, I go out with them anyway because they're one of my best friends. Oopsies. Hiccups now. What the heck? Yeah, I'm mostly a homebody, I will say. But my best friends are definitely not. I would not call them homebodies. So they like to drag me out. They like to drag me out late into the nights. My parents don't like that. My parents do not like that one bit. Unfortunately, I do though. Every once in a while, I suppose I kind of break out of my introvert shell, and I kind of do want to go out every once in a while. Much to the chagrin. Who knows? Sometimes the social battery is nice and charged up, and I'm ready to go outside. But on most days, I'll be chilling at home. I'll be chilling at home, either in Discord or on my own, doing things I enjoy. When it hits, it hits. That's true. When it hits, it hits. Sometimes you just gotta. It's the call of the wild. Call the outside. Gotta go outside for a bit. Meet some people, talk to people, listen to some live music. Big fan of live music. Especially enjoy a nice meal with my friends every once in a while. Love going out and finding out new foods with friends. Big thing lately. But if you ask me whether or not I would do, I don't know, I guess like play sports or something, I probably wouldn't. I'll probably not do that. Only low intensity activities for me. Watch movies, maybe. I think watch movies is cool. I guess for some people, maybe live music is not a low intensity activity, but for me, I kind of just stand there and kind of enjoy the music. So for me, it's kind of it's chill. Anybody who is listening to live music and you're in the pit or in the front of the concert and stuff like that, I commend you guys. Y'all are a different breed. I can't be doing that. I ain't powerful for that. I love basketball, but don't really play it. Ooh, does that mean do you like watching basketball then? A lot of NBA stuff and stuff like that, maybe. Or maybe just like heading out to like the local basketball court and just watching people play too. That's honestly kind of fun too. Became a fan because of Slam Dunk. Oh, goated series. Goated series. I love Slam Dunk. Recently watched one of the movies that was released for Slam Dunk. One of the 3D ones. So good. So good. There's like an appeal to sports anime. I just can't really put my finger on. Like I wouldn't play it myself, but there's something so exciting, something so cool about it. Because I know one of my favorite childhood animes, one that I grew up with watching with my brother, was Prince of Tennis. I love Prince of Tennis so much, and I never played tennis in my life. never touched a tennis racket in my life. But something about Prince of Tennis was so fun to watch. It was just the hype moments. It was just Ryoma being such a freaking badass. Who knows? Maybe it's just the idea of cheering for your favorite character as they try to play a crazy game of tennis where the ball disappears somehow. I don't even know. Power scaling in that game was the power scaling in Prince of Tennis was insane. I'll tell you that. I heard this horse tennis in Prince of Tennis. Yes. That is a very iconic episode, where Ryoma has to learn how to ride a horse. It's like his first time riding a horse, and he's like forced to ride this horse that is like really difficult to ride apparently or something. I don't know. I forgot what the plot was exactly. But he ends up learning how to play tennis on a horse really quickly, and it surprises the antagonist. And I always remember that scene. It was such an insane episode. Like, what do you mean they're playing tennis while on horses, dude? Like, what? Oh my gosh. Well, there are episodes, but there. Oh my gosh. There's an episode very early on where one of the characters is able to spin the ball like midair. Like, what? What is happening? Aura. Actually, aura. Ryoma is like the definition of aura for sure. He was aura farming before aura farming was even a word. I love Ryoma. Even the pilot episodes too. Like you get a feel of how awesome this kid is. And his friends that like join him too, who try to learn tennis with him, they like constantly glaze his ass. They constantly glaze Ryoma throughout the whole series for good reason too, because he ends up beating every person that thinks they're good. It's so insane to me. It's a very long series as well. If you guys ever want to get into it, just know that you guys are getting into a banger series with like hundreds of episodes. Oh, actually, man, kind of thinking back now, I mentioned earlier that I didn't watch a lot of long form series, I suppose, but Prince of Tennis is one of them. I watched all of it. That was a banger. Would not trade it for anything. Very fond memories of it. My brother was also infatuated with that, so much so that he ended up playing some tennis himself, but wasn't for him, unfortunately. He ended up switching to basketball, actually. Very coincidentally, he ended up switching to basketball, and he had quite the time playing basketball back in the day, because he's very tall. I'm sure he plays it still now, but it's, who knows? Kind of hard to say. He moved, so I don't really see him very often anymore. But back in the day, I used to go to all of his games. It was so fun. My dad was really ecstatic about it, because he's a very active person. He likes sports and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, I was never a sports person. So maybe he was a little disappointed in that sense. I was more into art and stuff. My mom was like really into art, so she was always happy to see me when I like pulled out something about that was related to art. I wonder what she would say if I told her I was doing art again. I don't know. She'd probably be pretty happy. Maybe not for the purpose of it. I don't think she really understands. She would have a kind of a difficult time understanding what VTubers are. I think she'll have a little bit of a difficult time. My dad would definitely have some very choice words to say if I told him I was a VTuber. Luckily, they don't know about this. They just think I'm doing my regular day job, having a good old grand time, making money, making them happy. Yeah, father and mother. I got something to admit. I'm actually entertain random people on the internet using a virtual avatar. They pay me money. Did you have portraits of your family members? Unfortunately, no, not a lot of portraits. I like to do a lot of landscape arts back when I was doing traditional. And my parents, they really enjoy landscape stuff because they really like, or my mom really likes traveling. She likes seeing, you know, very scenic places and stuff like that. Likes going to places that have pretty pictures, pretty sunsets. So I suppose in a sense I was like influenced by that, and I drew a lot of landscape stuff for them. I wasn't really into drawing people. I was into drawing anime girls, not really people. Maybe one of these days, though. Maybe one of these days when I get really good at arts, I'll attempt a lifelike portrait. I think that might be kind of an interesting challenge. Ooh, actually, in a very similar notes, I remember one of my cousins. They got into origami, and I also got into origami shortly afterwards after seeing them do it. I was so obsessed with it at one point in my life. I was making origami cranes every day. I had an army of them, and my mom really liked it. I remember at the time because she would use it to decorate the house. It was really fun. Oh man, remember that I told you I played a visual novel recently since I got an update? It has a similar theme with Sword Art Online, with the whole VR game dies in the game, die in real life. Oh, interesting. Wait, if you don't mind me asking, what visual novel is it actually? Because the premise actually sounds interesting. I didn't realize there were visual novels with that kind of setting actually. I have not read a lot of visual novels recently. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, to be honest. Because I had a brief moment where it was like the only thing I did. the only kind of media I consumed was visual novels, like a straight year. I was so obsessed with it. Tried to find as many as I can. Bought them all when they went on sale. Even tried my hand at like reading some untranslated ones. That didn't end well, unfortunately. I do not know enough. But I learned a lot of Japanese, kind of trying to decipher my way through. So I suppose it wasn't for naught. Do you mind 18%, 18 plus content? It has that. Well, that is okay with me, so don't worry. I suppose that is something I should specify on my streams. I need to add that to my about page. These are technically 18 plus streams. I will be talking about sensitive topics and maybe adult topics. Don't want any underage people in here that might get the wrong idea, I suppose. Return. Available on itch.io. Good old itch.io. Look it up. I see. Oh, it's 3D. Interesting. I feel like I've always had something I've kind of still want to get over is since I was a big weeb and a big anime watcher back in the day. I kind of for some reason I always try to avoid 3D stuff, but there's been some really good 3D stuff coming out recently, so I feel like I should give 3D stuff a chance again. I don't know. Very interesting. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Finding a visual novel that speaks to you is sometimes a little tough, to be honest. It's like trying to find a book, but visual novels are the catalog is definitely a lot more difficult to browse. So I'm kind of glad to hear that you found something that you like. So I definitely remember at the beginning, my time with visual novels. I didn't really understand the hype, so I read a lot of the quote unquote like popular ones, right? You know, Fate Stay Nights, Steins Gate, and stuff like that. And they were good, for sure. They were good, but it hadn't really clicked yet. It didn't really click yet until I started reading stuff that was a little older. I started reading Moege and stuff like that. Some kamiges that were a little older, I suppose, and not well known, but they changed my my opinion of visual novels for sure. It was like seeing a different world almost. Oh, Shitty going to bed. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by as always. Thanks for listening to me yap and draw. Shitty stinks. Yeah. Tell him. Can't fight back anymore. He went to bed. Where are we feeling with this? I think I'll leave that out, actually. I think I'll leave it as is. It's gonna add a little shadow to the face, but I kind of like it this way. In his dream, might be him beating up Visa. Nah, actually, what you're describing is my dreams. I like the face not having any rendering. There's a very porcelain mask almost look. I kind of like it. It's very dreamy. I think I might have made the braid a little too dark. That is unfortunate. Well, can't do anything about that. I don't want to redo it. I'm a little lazy. I think we actually might be able to finish this tonight. I'm actually surprised. Sometimes when you're learning a skill, it's kind of hard to gauge whether or not you're actually learning anything. At least I have that issue. It's like I don't really think it's really hard for me to tell whether or not I'm actually learning, if I'm drawing faster or not. But I suppose if we're almost done with this, And it's only been 3 hours. That's actually pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, also just a little heads up, guys. There is going to be an ad break starting in about 10 seconds. So if you guys need to get some snacks or something, you need to stand up, get a little stretching. Now's the time to do it. Now's the time to do it. Oh, actually, that's what I forgot. Okay. Back of my head is not just a void, there is hair behind there. Oh my gosh, that scared me for a second. There's a part of the song where he like pulls out a lighter. Sound always kind of throws me off. I'm like, oh my god, that sounded like it was in my room. Oh, there's the ad break. Let me just put this out here real quick as I started. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I'll leave that as is. This looks good. Maybe we can add a bit here. Yeah, actually, I think we can do bits on this side. Where did I put that? There, 20. Okay. Average should be over very, very soon. Our friends should be back in just a bit. And that is the ad break. Yep. Okay. Welcome back, guys, from the ad break. You guys had a wonderful ad. Thanks for doing that. Your sacrifice means that people don't have to watch pre-rolls for my stream. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, and also, hold on. Kilmigaki had to wake up early. Oh no, that's unfortunate. How early? How early is early? Like, how many hours do you have to sleep? Or how many hours do you get to sleep, Mizo? Back in ass. Oh my lord. I've unfortunately been able to get at least 6 hours of sleep recently, so I'm having a good time. I can't imagine how your schedule has been, especially with your job. 17? Oh my goodness. Wait, did I pretty good then? 30. 17, 38. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna add an extra layer of detail to the little veil here, actually, because I think the veil, I mean, the veil looks nice so far, but I feel like it might need a little more detail. close these off, and then maybe add a layer of like intertwining lace. It might be cute. Oh lordy. I've had so many of these. Yeah, it's fine. It still looks fine. Oh goodness. We are getting somewhere with this. Oh wait, actually, we should do. Oh yeah. I like that. Oh hells yeah. Okay. All right, we're just gonna follow this through for the entirety of it. Here as well. It's a little embarrassing sometimes, but there's been a lot of parts of my drawings that I posted on Twitter. Sometimes I would realize after the fact, like after I posted, I've like completely forgot about a section. And I kind of just have to hope that nobody notices. Like if anybody was here for the Rachel piece, there is in the center of the photo there's like she's holding like a teacup. Yeah, I completely forgot to render her hands. So they're just kind of like these flat mannequin hands, unfortunately. I hope nobody noticed them. I hope nobody gave a shit. Yeah, I gotta be a little more vigilant in giving my stuff a scan over. Looks good to be still. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. I guess it is a small part of the photo, I suppose. But oh my god, after I noticed it, it was so noticeable to me. I could not take my eyes off of it afterwards. I was like, no, I forgot. I guess I still gotta think of a caption later for this. That is probably my worst enemy, I think, recently. Thinking up a nice, cute caption for these. Twitter has been very, very evil about the way it plays with hashtags and stuff, so I can't really use hashtags very much anymore. So now I gotta have a nice, witty caption that doesn't use a lot of difficult words that might make me search banned, but at the same time too, I gotta make sure that it has keywords so that it shows up in people's searches, blah 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 blah. It's so tiring. I don't know. I miss the days when back in Tumblr people just used to post photos and they would just load it up with hashtags and that would be it. That was peak. Now I gotta worry about that kind of stuff. Very unfortunate. I guess I don't have to. But I do want anybody to find my art. It's worth the effort, I suppose. That'll be cool. I think that'll be cool. I'd love to be recognized for my art eventually. I don't think I'm at the point where it's anything to write home about. Eventually we'll get there. And I hope people recognize. Maybe I'll develop a style of my own that people will recognize. That'd be cool. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Because even right now, I feel like I'm, unfortunately, still mimicking people that I enjoy. Nothing I can really call my own yet, I suppose. Eventually. That's frick. That's this top rose is kind of bothering me. Oh no. Oh. All right, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. A little more shadow to where the roses are. No, it's still there. I'm just gonna scope out whether or not there's people online, guys. See if anybody's awake, so I can raid them later. Oh, there's a few people awake actually. Oh my god! Waicho's awake. We can wait until Waicho later. Like Resident Evil. Oh my god, playing Resident Evil at this hour? That's crazy. Right, perfect. There's a person for me to raid later. He's playing RE2? Yeah! Yeah, you're not alone. That's true. Very glad that you guys are here to hang out with me while I do this. I also just love being able to raid into my friends. I think it's always really fun. Because on one hand we get to see what they're up to, but at the same time too, we always kind of catch them off guard. I think they're always like kind of locked into their whatever they're doing. It's always kind of fun to surprise them in that sense. Yeah, it's very funny too, because remember she was talking about how she wants to understand the hype behind Leon Kennedy. What a perfect timing it was, because right when she said that, days after, the whole freaking Resident Evil series goes on sale. Oh, how lucky. I was never too interested in playing the remakes because I did play the originals, but I don't know. Uh, I did watch some some people do let's plays of it afterwards, and then I kind of got interested in it. Maybe I'll pick them up too. I did play Resident Evil 7 though. 7 and 8 were really good, and also not part of the mainline series. They were separate, involving Ethan instead. Those were really good. But the third person ones, like RE2 and RE4, they also don't seem too bad either. Maybe I give them a shot later. We'll see. What better time to buy them when they're on sale for like 50% off? Hell yeah. All right, we'll do a little bit more. We'll do just a bit more last minute final piece changes, detailing. Then I might call it for today. Oh wait, what am I doing? Holy shit! Got a skin. I don't want to do it. Where's the shirts? Why don't I name my layers? God dang it. Oh, there it is. Another what was it? Another music artist that I was obsessed with. Lefty Hand Cream. Watched almost all their YouTube videos when they were out. How do I want to do this? I'm having a little trouble with this sleeve. Not gonna lie. This is as far as we're gonna go. Just leave until I figure out what I want to do with it. That's fine. Oh, and then this side of the sleeve too needs some work. Okay, nice. It's not bad. That's not bad. to sleep is bothering me a little bit though. So. What's that? Almost there, almost there. Yeah, that's better. Not too bad. It's very, I guess a word I picked up recently. People describe my art with it, but haunting is definitely a way to put it. It definitely does look a little bit haunting. I'm having a little trouble making this look like gawky, I suppose. like me. The glasses are there. The hair is kind of difficult to parse. I threw my hair down because I didn't think it would make sense to tie up my hair and wear the veil. Maybe I should add little devil horns. How'd that look? Let me see. Let's draft it out. Banger song. So hello. How's Aramanga Sensei going? Low key, it's good on some parts, but still ass on some parts. Unlucky. I mean, they tried their best to make for it to be basically that generation's Orimo, I suppose. I don't know if that lands. It's kind of tough. I gotta finish it to see if it's okay or as bad as I remember. Yeah, verify our findings, Verify our findings. Oh, actually, maybe what I could do is... I'm gonna have to mess with my freaking pressure settings a little bit to get this, but... You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? I guess we're doing freaking yandere cosplay for this Valentine's Day. Low-key kind of cool though. Oh, sick. It spins like calligraphy, right? Yeah. It's like a very textured ink pen. I could do little wisps around my head. That'd be kind of fun. Whoa. Indeed, whoa. Well, it's only an idea for now. we'll refine it later. This is not something I intended to have at the beginning of this this draft. So I'll sleep on it or something. But I think that is a good place to end. We are almost at 4 hours. That is a pretty good amount of time tonight. I don't want to do another 8-hour stream. That would be very, very bad. You can sign your name with that pen. That is true. I don't know how I would. You might send. Nope. 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 That's pretty fun. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's kind of tough. Only 4 hours? Yes, it's been 4 hours. Almost. Mizo, can you believe it? 4 hours. Thanks, Mizo, for always pinging the Discord. Always bringing up the Discord right at the end of the night. But crazy Discord name. It's tentative, okay? It's tentative. We'll figure out. We'll figure out a different, better name later. I think that's gonna be it for me today. You know, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm also send it to myself. Export to library. I'll post that today as a little draft on Twitter. Also, what happens if I click yes on the bot check? Then you get banished. just a little bit of screening, you know what I mean, to make sure that we don't get any bad people in the servers. Because you'd be surprised how well asking if people are a bot or not like sifts out the people. It does a pretty damn good job. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out and just watching me do random shit on the screen. Random bullshit, go bam, and I just talk about random shit all day. Yeah, thanks for always sticking around and talking with me. It's always a good time. Always really fun to have y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Let's go and raid Weicho if she's still streaming. Have a good rest, Kaki. Yeah, I will. I hope all you guys get some good rest. Whether it's day or night, I hope you guys get some good food in you. If you're celebrating Chinese New Year's or Valentine's Day, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. It's gonna be an eventful weekend for me for sure. So I hope you guys have a good time too. Yeah. I don't know. Should we have a raid message? Let's do this. I suppose we can do this. A little Gaki, wait. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much, Midori, for sticking around. I know it's late for you too. I really appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for sharing your little skin hair treatment stuff with me. It was really fun. But yeah, if you guys can say hi to Rachel for me. It would be really nice if you guys could. Love her. She's really wonderful. She's playing Resident Evil 2 right now. So yeah. Aki's all right. Hey, you know what? You guys go crazy. You guys can say whatever you guys want. But yeah, let's go. I like the right suggestion. Alright, fine. Say whatever you guys want. Say whatever you guys want. Alright, bye. Bye.